hits your eye like a big pizza pie. That's amore.
Hi everybody, welcome to the annual Dean Martin Festival right here in Steubenville, Ohio. Yeah, we're going to celebrate Dean Martin's birthday. He just this week turned 90 years old.
Happy birthday to you.
And we're here to celebrate Dean Martin on the 14th through the 17th. But tonight is what, the 15th? And we're going to be going to see Dina get roasted in the other room.
That might get hot, but that's ridiculous.
So, for those of you that didn't make it, I hope you enjoyed the video you're about to see.
We'll miss you.
And thank you for watching.
Yeah.
Bye for now.
Bye.
Next, I want to announce that we have the 3 Dons here from the 3 families.
Now, let me show you something. You see this map right here? This is in Little Italy in Steubenville in 1945, 1940. Now, right here at 6th and South Street, we have a Casa Crescetti. Right over here, catty corner, Casa Taramana. That was my family. My Uncle Gene, he took my dad out of the children's home, my uncle out of the children's home, and we broke bread many times together. Your grandfather Guy, and everyone, they broke bread. So we're all family. Hello, everybody. Everybody loves somebody sometime. Actually, I was born and raised here in Steubenville. Tried to get into Mafia up here. Too short. I got to go back to Wheeling. I got to whack somebody at 8.
I don't know if you remember Steubenville back in the 50s and 60s, like when we were kids running around downtown, and Wheeling was the same, and it seemed like the town was booming, and there was a big downtown business. You know, the further you went closer to the river, the bigger the business got. And when that business dried up, a lot of the other stuff dried up. So Wheeling was trying to bring back the hose, you know. We're going to get into it again. Hose.
Didn't Don Imus get in trouble for that?
I don't know.
Now, Frankie, and besides, so was Tom. 2 of the shortest, 2 of the toughest backs in the history of Catholic Central. Yeah, this man right here ran rings around Big Red. Good thing Reno didn't have to play Central when Frankie played. But same time, Frankie, when he was 14 years old, running beer down from Pennsylvania in a truck with no brakes. One of his best friends and one of his teammates was Tito Carinci. Now, if you know anything about Tito and Newport, Kentucky, Tito ended up being the head of the mafia and the mob in Newport, Kentucky, which was all part of the Gambino family, which was all part of the connection with Steubenville, and they were really part of the connection and the mafia. So like I said, Dino didn't have to go and make friends with them. Dino grew up with them, and Frankie was one of his friends. And Frankie is definitely one of my crew and one of my main men, and I love him. Thank you, Don. And speaking of Dina's father, I lived upstairs where his father had the barber shop on South 6th Street. Yes. And that building's still standing, by the way. And then we had the 3-Step Cafe down there. And we had Paul's Grill. And then we had Mindy Costanza. He was running washing machines out of Canada when he was in his young days. Just one more member of the crew, Machine Gun John Elliott. Come on out. Now you probably wonder how I got an Irishman in my crew. But sometimes you can be so mean you can't pass. He's too good. And believe me, you don't want to mess with John. So, this is my main man, John Elliott. Thank you.
Next, Dina. we have your college professor here. Let's bring him out. Dr. Zingzong, where are you?
Actually, I'm Professor Zingzong. I told her. She's been so busy. I'm no doctor. Okay? Because otherwise I'd be doing other little things to you today. And I taught her how to zing the zong. You remember? To zing the zong. You don't speak English? Do you remember when we got together and you came to me and you said, I want to sing like a bird? You actually did. You came in and you went, ah! And it was like, oh, they can't hear me back there. Okay, can you see me? I am standing. But Nina came up and she said,